A fire at a Bagley apartment has claimed the life of a 92-year-old woman and led to a building-wide evacuation. Jamil Donath joins us live from Parkview Apartments where the fire took place. Jamil, what can you tell us?
Dennis, this is where the fire started here at this second-story apartment in an elderly living complex, Parkview Apartments, early evening on Tuesday. The woman suffered severe burns and later died from her injuries. Her name is not being revealed until her family is notified. However, residents living here still shook up from the incident.
It just smells like a house fire.
Betty and James Tollefson were preparing dinner when the fire alarm in their Bagley apartment sounded.
And the alarm went off, and I asked Jim, I said, what is that noise?
A second-story apartment at the Parkview Apartments, just down the hall from the Tollefsons, had been engulfed in flames. A 92-year-old woman still inside.
Most of the people here are in their 80s and 90s, so they were upset.
Because of heavy smoke and fire, it took several attempts to pull the woman from the burning room. She died in the hospital later that night.
She was transported to Sanford Hospital by our local ambulance and then eventually flown to Hennepin County Medical Center.
All the residents in the complex were evacuated until the fire was contained. However, the wing where the apartment fire started was closed off for the entire night.
A total of 8 apartments. One including her and the one underneath received quite a bit of water damage.
The apartment caretaker Willard Tollefson says all the Parkview residents knew the woman and that she was very well liked.
We've been pretty close to them. They're like family. So it ain't good here. I mean, people are really down because she was so friendly.
The Minnesota State Fire Marshal's office is still conducting an investigation to determine the cause of the fire. Medical examiners are conducting an autopsy to determine the woman's cause of death. No foul suspected. Back to you, Dennis.
Okay, thank you very much, Jamil. Sad story there from Bagley. Housing was temporarily provided for those tenants who were displaced because of the fire.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.